Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings over here in France. Sadly, we didn't get the result we wanted, lost 2-1. But Robbie, people always talk about Riya, Ramsdale. Lee was getting very irate about it. But what would you give Riya today for his performance? Couldn't do anything. The goals.
I don't think he could do anything with the goals. He's conceded 2 away from home. Personally, I said it before the game, I would have started Ramsdale tonight. I think, if we are rotating and Mikel Arteta is saying we've got 2 great keepers, he could have put him in for tonight. I was disappointed that Ramsdale didn't start tonight. But it's conceded 2, so 5.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Average. Okay. Fine. Right back, Tomiyasu.
He should have scored that goal, man. He was doing okay. He's doing okay for much of the game, but again,
he got the right connection on it. I know you're right. A striker goes there, they maybe slot to the side of the keeper, but he's got connection on it. It's hit the target. It's just it's a shame.
I'll probably give him a 6 today.
Okay. Let's go into centre back pairing, starting with William Saliba.
I thought he was really good today, Saliba. The defensive duties on the whole, he did good. The goal was at the other end, so I don't know who didn't track their runner or whatever, but he played all right today. I'll probably give him a 7.
7, I think he was the shining light in this side, along with another player we'll get to later. But Gabriel Magalhaes today, Robbie.
Yeah, again, he looked decent today, but probably little less than Saliba. Probably 6 for Gabriel today.
Okay, Zinchenko.
Probably the same. A couple of times a little bit sloppy. A couple of tricks in the wrong area and things like that, but probably a 6 as well.
Does he get a bit of a buy because he's the player that's being the creator?
Yeah,
you have to try these risky.
He was the guy trying to create. He was the guy trying to break lines, and I do get it. There's a lot of risk and reward with the way he plays. So, but 6.
Okay, Declan Rice, Robbie.
Yeah, I thought he was probably, him or Saliba was probably our best player tonight. I'd probably give it to him. I thought, he was trying to pick the ball up. He was trying to be the driving force. He was trying to take people on. He was the best of, him or Saliba were the best of the Arsenal players tonight. So I'm 7 for Declan Rice.
7, and I agree. Yeah, he's probably the man of the match today. Let's go to our captain. He seemed a little bit off it today, Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, he was very quiet today, Martin Odegaard. He's not to his normal high standard that he plays at. 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't his best game at all.
The player beside him, Kai Havertz, Robbie.
Quiet today. I want to see more. I keep saying it. I want to see more. It was nice that he got the goal at the weekend and everything, but I want to see more from Kai Havertz, especially these type of stages, Champions League.
What do you mean by more, though, Robbie? Do you mean by goals, assists? Do you mean intent?
I'm saying he keeps. I'm seeing performances where he's not bad, but he ain't really done nothing special. He ain't really done nothing that I can say, oh, he did this, or he was all right. And I'm probably going to give him a 6. But I want to see more, because I know there's a lot more there. So I want to see more.
Okay. You have to play your best players, Bukayo Saka.
Well, listen, he went off injured, didn't it? So, we're going to have to give him a 5. He went off injured. As I said, Arteta's saying it's a muscular injury that he felt when he went to do a back heel. Should we have played him? And, some people were saying we shouldn't have played him. Some were saying we should. To me, if he's fully fit, this is the Champions League. This is what you have your best players for. This is why you go out and buy players for 100 million, 70 million, 80 million. Not to play in the Europa League, not to play in the Carabao Cup, but to play in these games and to play in the Premier League. That's why he should have played. He's come off injured tonight. Let's hope he's not a terrible injury and he'll be back for the weekend. And if not back for the weekend, then he won't be out for a long time because he's so important to us.
He might get a break for this international break.
Everybody's been pleading for him to have, after 8 games this season, to give him time off. So,
let's go to the other wing. Trossard today, Robbie.
Not a very good game for Trossard. I guess when you're just coming back from injury, it was a real sort of hot game to come into, massive atmosphere and everything. Could have scored.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I think he should maybe have, maybe could have done better. But listen, I think he's just coming off the back of an injury, so it weren't his great. It's probably a 5.
I've asked you this before. Is he an impact player or
I do think he can start games and be a very important player, but he's coming off the back of an injury.
Fair.
Maybe this game's come a bit too early for him.
Okay, let's go to our number 9, Gabriel Jesus today, Robbie, who had a battle today.
Yeah, and in the first sort of part of the game, he was winning the battle and scored a great goal.
Yeah.
And was looking lively. But I just felt that he had no service. Yeah. Later on in the game, you tell me one good ball that was played into Jesus that he had to feed off of. When he had that great ball in the first half, he scored. There was just no service for him whatsoever today. But he scored a wonderful goal. I'm going to give him 7.
7. Okay, let's go to the subs that made an appearance today. Fabio Vieira to start with.
I didn't think he was very good at all when he came on. Again, made zero impact, I felt, in the game. He cannot play on that right-hand side for me because he don't have pace.
Yeah.
He's a very technically excellent player, but I want to see him. He's got to be more central. I just don't see him on the right-hand side. He's not a winger. I know he's filling in, but he's not a winger for me, and didn't really make much of impact. 5.
Yeah, when we saw Fabio Vieira, Trossard and Jesus, there's no in-behind runners that were causing problems. Let's go to Reece Nelson.
Probably a 4, probably slightly, because he made zero impact. Ball was played to him a few times. He was trying. Listen, he's trying, but he just made no impact. He ran out of play. Just couldn't get into the game. They marshalled him out very well. Put 2 on him. By that time, to be fair, by that time when they come on, they had everybody behind the ball. They were just holding on to the 2-1. So it's very tough. But yeah, he didn't make no impact, so probably a 4.
Ben White?
Again, probably a 4 because, again, no impact at all when he came on, really.
Okay, but there was Emile Smith-Rowe as well.
Same, really. Not really. Probably a 5. Probably a little bit more lively
Yeah,
than the others. A bit more involved.
Trying, yeah.
Had a shot, I think, on goal. Yeah, 5-4, but not the impact we wanted.
And then lastly, Eddie Nketiah.
4.
I can't even remember.
No, I don't remember.
I'll be honest, I can't remember.
I think at the end he tried to hit a shot, but no impact.
Okay, the referee for you today, Robbie, because I didn't think he was great. You said, I think Lee or you, one of you said he let things go, but...
Yeah, I thought the referee today, he didn't give anything. But then I guess he was consistent because he didn't really give anything for anyone. You know what I mean? So he allowed it to be a very, very physical game. 6.
Fair. Mikel Arteta, Robbie. Started
Saka. Now who knows whether he was fully fit, was he not? We don't know.
Rested Ben White as well.
But it's not worked, has it? All what the sort of juggling he's done, it didn't work tonight. But like Lee Judges, I just heard him over there saying, we've only lost 1 game this season. It's our first game we've lost. First game on the road as well. It's not the end of the world, but probably 5 today.
Yeah, okay. Well, lastly, the fans.
Fans today, I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. They must be very frustrated.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of bad organisation today.
We still can't leave.
Yeah, we still can't get out. A lot of frustration around today with the fans. We've also had to watch a defeat, but they came here in their numbers today. I mean, fantastic turnout as usual by the Arsenal fans for our first Champions League game away, and I'm sure they'll be here for the others. So well done to them. Hope they all get home safely.
Yeah.
And let's hope there's some better organisation for some of the other games coming up. And I think the organisation has sort of fallen to the local. They haven't quite got it right today. I don't want to be too over the top critical, but it's just been a bit of a shambles today, the organisation. But the game, the fans in the stadium, and even their fans, give them a lot of credit. They were brilliant, made for a really good spectacle inside. So all in all, we got to take the L, man. We take the L, we bounce back. Maybe, like a guy said in there today, we'll have the L today and win on Sunday.
Well, let's hope that's the case.
Let's do that.
Let's hope that's the case. I do want to echo what Robbie said there. Listen, I hope all the fans get back home safely as well, because today's organisation hasn't been great. But listen, like the video if you like the video. If you want to give us your player ratings, head over to the AFTV Plus app and let us know, screenshot them and send them over to us. We'll see you again against City Sunday at home. So I hope we get the W.